Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. What you're seeing here is an extended cut of a video I just posted the other day that was supposed to upload as a short, but YouTube didn't like something and it didn't short, I guess. But I did realize that this would be fun to share in its entirety, sped up a little bit since it was originally about 40 minutes of footage, while also sharing a bit about what I'm working on right now since I'm changing up my vlog format and I want to focus more on process footage rather than just have a video of me sitting there talking, though I'm sure you guys all enjoy looking at my beautiful face. So the big goal for this month is my annual self-portrait. It's a long-standing tradition for me to do a self-portrait at the beginning of the year. Very often it's my first piece of the year. I always try to step up my game and make a better one than the year before. I always somehow manage to mess up at least one facial feature. This is actually going to be a landmark self-portrait, as it's the first one in a long time where I will not have a mohawk, which I grew it out last summer after 12 years of having it. I actually had to go out and purchase a hairbrush because I hadn't had one in a decade. So in my plans for the portrait, I've actually covered my head entirely. Well, the top of my head anyway, not my entire head. And you'll see in the upcoming video exactly what it is I'm planning, because I'll be documenting the process and in a video where I'll be showing both the sketches I've already done. I'll be sharing my process on a kind of a pre-painting, a color model I'll be doing with pastels, and then I will show the process of the actual painting. And this is actually going to be the first time my annual portrait is a full painting. I'm actually going to do oil painting this year. So I'm working on a few warm-up pieces beforehand, and that's what you're seeing right here. This is actually a painting I did back in 2018 that I wanted to go back in and improve on and touch up. I am known for doing this. I will repaint any and all art pieces that I've made. My painting teacher actually encouraged us all to do this. He said, if you don't like it, just sand it down, gesso it, repaint it. And I did that with absolutely everything I did in his class, because everything I painted in his class was garbage, but that's okay. That is hardly his fault. That was me learning to paint and making some real steamy piles of poo. And this particular self-portrait is going to be painted on top of an older self-portrait, which in turn was painted on a very old canvas painting that I did when I was a kid, which, don't worry, I do have photos of every painting, I think. Somewhere I've got the photos. But in addition to that, I need to also focus on, during the course of this month, I need to work on an animation project, and that is going to be on the menu for next week. I've been kind of putting that off because I've had a lot of other things I've been doing. Definitely December was pretty crazy. I also have some footage that I'm shooting for my upcoming how-to video on journaling in your target language. I recently posted a video sharing what I've done in my Hobonichi 5-year journal, and I'm going to go, in this upcoming video, I'm going to go into more detail about what I'm writing, what I'm doing in my daily planner, my workout planner, and my family meal planner, all of which I'm trying to incorporate Scottish Gaelic into. And this is taking a lot of specific filming, and it's actually getting kind of meta because I need to schedule out this filming, but I'm also filming myself scheduling, so that's been a little bit interesting. But that is all right. Mostly I've just been trying to change how I tackle projects. My plan is there to be one big focus each month, and I'm going to film whatever that main focus is. That'll be the subject of my monthly videos, or I'll just film a process on something small and simple like what I'm doing here. I'm also trying to set just basically one main art goal a week on top of one main study goal a week. And I'm hoping that'll make things a lot easier to manage. And just like I always say, a high output, a high project output does not necessarily mean what you're putting out is good, and that's what is the important of focus. But on that note, I am going to wrap it up right here. I hope you enjoyed watching the process on this little painting, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.